Sar. Sar.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. Sar. Sar. Salaki. Go ahead, you can blow the horn. Imagine, which means to stand. Wapanya, which means to rise and face the east. We're going to start with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Malakwaka.
Kaba'ah.
Kaba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathalanawa.
Nathalanawa.
Nakam.
Nakam.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakanawa.
Wasalakanawa.
Kawabwapnawa.
Kawabwapnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kawabwatyanawa.
Kawabwatyanawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabayanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Manasayawan.
Manasayawan.
Kabal.
Kabal.
Habashad. Hawashayanawa.
Hawashayanawa.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Wa'atapara.
Wa'atapara.
Wa'awalamyam. Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakat. The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
Nathalanawa.
Nathalanawa.
Hakat.
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 Salaki. La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makalah.
Kal Marawa.
Kal Marawa.
Hakat.
Hakat.
La Tahar.
La Tahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakat.
Hakat.
La Hakwiyum.
La Hakwiyum.
Hamatayim. Salaki. Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Kawada Aman.
Kawada Aman in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Please. Give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakayaka.
Yakayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'aka.
Taza'aka.
Wabu'aka.
Wabu'aka.
Wa'ita.
Wa'ita.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Karash.
Al-Karash.
Wa al-Shakwat.
Wa al-Shakwat.
All. Kayal Hana.
Kayal Hana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wama Shanayaka.
Wama Shanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Ayal Amaka.
Ayal Amaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayataya Ai Tazawad.
Wayataya Ai Tazawad.
Al Tazat Pawanyaka.
Al Tazat Pawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakido,
Wanakakido,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazarka, Salaki, Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yashala,
Shum Yasha'ala,
Aiwa,
Aiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
no yo I Salaki, no I Tazawa,
Noah Tazawa,
Lab,
Lab,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakar Salaki, Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Allah Salaki, Ahalya,
Ahalya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamalia,
Wayashama Alium,
Mawaba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaria,
Wahagorium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Waimawan,
Waimawan,
Waimalak,
Waimalak,
Palashap,
Palashaf.
Hayawa, Salaki, Hawaya, Salaki, Hay.
No, I'm Yeshabia.
I missed I'm Yeshabia.
Khan, you missed the line.
Oh, Salaki. I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasara.
Kasayasara'a.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
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 Koyashan.
Koyashwan.
Salaki. Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Shayatamwa.
Nashamadwa.
Oh, Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Bayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadiyatmawa.
Nadiyatmawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaaba.
Wakazabat.
Wakazabat.
Wakazazamanai.
Wakazalmanai.
Call. Salaki. Call Nasaya Kamwa.
Call Nasaya Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Naya Shah. Salaki. Naya Rash.
Naya Rasha.
Salaki. Naya Rasha.
Naya Rasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ath.
Ath.
Nawath.
Naawath.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
The Lahat.
No pun Yeraka. No pun Yeraka.
Hold on. I don't know why I keep this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Kind of Salaki. Lapanya Raka.
No pun Yeraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Kabaira Yaira.
Kaba'ira Yaira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Dalahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradapma.
Saradatma.
Masa'arika.
Masa'irika.
Wabawasapatka.
Wabasawapafka.
Dabahalam.
Sabahalam.
Mala'a.
Malaha.
Pan-
Salakia. Mala'a.
Okay. Panyahom.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan. Salaki. Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabawa.
Wayabahawa.
Salaki. Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Aidi Ai.
Adi.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayachaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al Yawan.
Al. Salakia. Al Yawan.
Al.
Al.
Call.
Call.
Harataza.
Rataza.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab. And the
And
Hagarenes.
the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asa also is joined with them.
Asa also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Do
unto them.
As
unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
At
the brook of Kasan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zed. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Amunah. Who said, Let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. So be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayakala.
Wa Mayakala.
Wa Alahaya.
Wa Alahaya.
Matazabia. Matazabia.
Matazabia.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapyum.
Ha Alawapyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Quatazayanyum.
Ha Quatazayanyum.
Ha Salaki. Ha Kayayayum.
Ha Kayayayum.
Wa Ha Akwakyum.
Wa Ha Akwakyum.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The Wada Aman.
The Wada Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yana.
Commanding General Yana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel. In the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yashala.
Wa Yashala.
Waha.
Waha.
Bayat Sapari.
Bayat Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah. Magan.
Hagan.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The Wada Aman.
The Wada Aman. What we said in English was Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. The prayer of the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Salakia, King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison
Planned
system.
Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. From broadcasting your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go. To and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plagues. Shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathens. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. All right, we're gonna pick up where we left off last week, which was Numbers chapter 4, verse 40. All right, we're gonna start with verse 40. All right, Numbers chapter 4, verse 40. All right, you can get it in the blue letter Bible.
All right, I got it. Numbers chapter 4, verse 40 in the Hebrew. Waya. It's like it. Waya. It's like it. Waya Yawa. Is that
Salaki, I ain't on it just yet.
Oh, Salaki, okay.
You can put your phone right here.
Is that Waya Hawa?
Khan.
Okay. That little crack on my phone. Waya Hawa. Pakwa de Yawam. Pakwa de Yam. De Yahom. Oh, okay, I got it. Pakwa de Yahom. Lama Shapa Kadam. Diat. I'm right here.
Con, I know you. Okay. You two up.
Kind of the con, sir. Abatham. Alapayam. Alapium. Washasha. Okay. Ma'awath. Hasha.
Washalash.
Oh, yeah. Washa. Salakia. Washalashyum. Washalashyum. I gotta move that light, kind of messing with me.
You two up.
All right. 41. Alawa. Salakia. What's that? Allaha. Right there.
Allah.
Just Allah.
Khan.
Allah. Pakwa Wadaya.
Pakwa
Wadya. Masha Pakat. Banya. Gura Shawan. What is that right?
Yeah, it is hard to see on there. So like,
yeah, I know.
I can see because of the crack. Let me see.
So there's Garashwan. Call. Hibad. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Bahal. Mawa'id. Ashar. Paquad. Masha. Waharan. Salakia. Kind of the kind, sir. All and what's that? Paya.
You in verse what?
41.
Numbers 4 and 41.
Kind of the kind. And is that Paya?
Hold on. Where you at?
Right here. The last word. Paya.
Khan.
Paya. Yahweh. No. Yeah, Yahweh. 42. Wapakwa. Wapakwadia. Asha. No. Masha Pakat. Banya. Mara Raya. Is that right? Lama Shapakat. Lama Shapakatham. Is that right? Okay, kind of. Labiath. Abatham. What's that? 40. I'm on 43.
You going to 46?
Kind of, sir. Maban. Shalashim. Shana. Wama'al. Wama'ila. Wa'id. Ban. Kamashim. Shana. Call. Haba'a. Lataza ba'a. La'ai bada'a. La'ibada. Ba'ahal. Mana. Maha. Mawa'id. 44. Waya Hayawa. Pakwada Hum. Pakwadyahum. Lamashapakatham. Lamashapakatham. Shalashap. Salaki. Shalash. What was it? Shalash. Shata.
Shalash. Salakia.
Shalashat or Shalashata.
Shalashath.
Shalashat. Alapayam. Alawap. Oh, Salaki. Alapium. Hamashat. Salaki. Wamashat.
Wama'ath.
Wama'athium. 45. Allah. Pakwawadia. Masha Pakath. Banya. Mara Raya. Ashar. What's that? Paquad. Is that right?
Paquad.
Okay. Masha. Waharan.
You said it right the first time.
I did. Waharan. Al. Panya or Paya. Yahweh. Bayad. Masha. 46. Call. Hapaquadium. Ashar. Paquad. It's like Masha. Haran. Wanash Ya'aya. Yasha'ala. Ath. Halawayam. Is that right? Halawayam. Lamasha Pakadam. Walabiyath. And then Badam.
Alright. Now we're going to go back and read from verse 40. So now Numbers chapter 4, verse 40. Even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers were 2,630. Numbers chapter 4, verse 41. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Most High. Verse 42, and those that were numbered of their families of the sons of Merari, throughout their families by the house of their fathers. Verse 43, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 44, even those that were numbered of them after their families were 3,200. Verse 45, these be those that were numbered of the families, Salakia, these be those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Most High by the hand of Moses. Verse 46, all those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered, after their families, and after the house of their fathers. All right, that was 46. So now we're going to pick up in 47.
Numbers chapter.
I got it. I'm going to read the next few verses. Numbers chapter 4, verse 47. Mabun, Shalashim, Shana, Wama'ila, Wa'id, Bun, Chamashim, Shana, Kal, Haba'ah, La'ibad, Ibadah, Wa'ibadath, Masha, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id. Verse 48. wa Yahayawa, Pequad Yahum, Salakia, Shemanath, Alapium, Wachamash, Ma'awath, Salakia, Washamanyum, verse 49. Al, Payah, Yahweh, Pequad, Awat, Salakia, Awathum, Bayad, Mashah, Ayash, Al, Abadathwa, Wa'al, Masha'awa, Wapaquadyawa, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah. Now we're going to chapter 5, verse 1. Well, I just read 3 verses?
You're going to stop it.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, verse 4. All right, Numbers chapter 5, verse 1. Waya Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 2. Tazawa, Ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Washalakwa, Man, Hamachana, Khal, Tazarai, Wakal, Zab, Wakal, Tama'a, Lanap, Salakia, Lanapash, verse 3. Mazakar, Ide, Nakwaba, Thashalakwa, Al, Mahawat Salakia, Mahawataza, Lamachath Salakia, Lamakana, Thashalachwam, Wala'a, Yatama'awa, Ath, Machanayahum, Ashar, Anya, Shakan, Bathawakam, verse 4. Waya Aishua, Khan, Banya, Yasha'ala, Waya Shalachwa, Awatham, Al, Machawataza, Lamachana, Ka'ashar, Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Khan, Aishua, Banya, Yasha'ala.
All right, in the English, Numbers chapter 4, verse 47. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that came to do the service of the ministry and the service of the burden in the tabernacle of the congregation. 48. Even those that were numbered of them were 8,580. 49. According to the commandment of the Most High, they were numbered by the hands of Moses, every one according to his service and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him, as the Most High commanded Moses. Numbers chapter 5, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, Salakia, verse 2, command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper, and every one that have an issue, and whosoever is defiled by the dead. Verse 3. Both male and female shall ye put out, without the camp shall ye put them, that they defile not their camps, in the midst whereof I dwell. Verse 4. And the children of Israel did so, and put them out without the camp, as the Most High spake unto Moses, so did the children of Israel.
Numbers chapter 5, verse 5. Waya Debar Yahweh al Mashal Amar. Verse 6. Debar al Banya Yasha'ala Ayash Awa Asha Kaya Yaishua Makal Chata'ath Ha'adam Lama'al Ma'al Bayahawa Wa'aishama Hanapash Hahawa'ah. Verse 7. Wahath Wadawa Ath Kata'atham Ashar Ishua Wahashab Salakia Wahashayab Ath Ashamawa Barashwa Salakia Wachamayashath Salakia Wachamayash Thawa Yasat Aliwa Wanathan La Ashar Asham Lawa. Verse 8. Wa'am Ayan La'ayash Ga'al Lahashayab Ha'asham Aliwa Salakia Ha'asham Hamawashab La Yahawa Lakahan Malabad Ayal Hakaparium Ashar Yakapar Bun Aliwa. Verse 9. Wakal Thorawama Lakal Quadashia Banya Yasha'ala Ashar Yakroyabwa Lakahan Lawa Yahya. Verse 10. Wayash Ath Quadashua Lawa Yahayawa Ayash Ashar Yathan Lakahan Lawa Yahayawa Salakia Yahya. Verse 11. Verse 11 is the last verse. Waya Debar Yahweh al Mashal Amar. All right.
Numbers chapter 5, verse 5. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 6, Speak unto the children of Israel, when a man or woman shall commit any sin that men commit, to do a trespass against the Most High, and that person be guilty, 7, then they shall confess their sin which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass with the principal thereof, and add unto it the 5th part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he hath trespassed. Verse 8. But if the man have no kinsman to recompense the trespass unto, let the trespass be recompensed unto the Most High, even to the priest, beside the ram of the atonement, whereby an atonement shall be made for him. Verse 9. And every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring unto the priest, shall be his. Verse 10. And every man's hallowed things shall be his. Whatsoever any man giveth the priest, it shall be his. Verse 11. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying.
Numbers chapter 5, verse 12. Debar al Banya Yasha'ala Wa Marath Alaham, Ayash, Koya, Thashata, Ashathawa, Ashthawa, Wama'ila, Bun, Ma'al, verse 13. Washakab, Ayash, Atha, Shakabath, Zarai, Wana Ilam, Mana Salakia, Ma'ayanya, Ayash, Ayasha, Wana Sathra, Wahaya, Natama'a, Wa'id, Ayan, Baha, Salakia, Ba, Wahawa'a, La'a, Nathapash, verse 14. Started 11 or 12?
Counted the count.
Sorry, 11.
No, 12. We stop at 18.
The water. Okay. Verse 14. Salakia, Wa'aibar. Salakia. Aibar, that's Hebrew. Salakia, Wa'aibar, that's in Hebrew. Wa'aibar, Aliwa, Rawak, Quana'a, Waquana'a, Ath, Ashtawa, Wahawa'a, Natama'a, Awa, Ibar, Aliwa, Ruwak, Quana'a, Wakwana, Ath, Ashathawa, Salakia, Ashtawa, Wahaya'a, La'a, Natama'a, verse 15. Salakia, this thing here. I think it clicked on something else. Verse 15. Wahabayah, Ha'ayash, Ath, Ashtawa, Al, Hakahan, Wahabayah, Ath, Korabat, Salakia, Korabian, Salakia, Korabna, Aliyah, Ashirath, Ha'ayap, Quamach, Sha'iriam, La'a, Yatazak, Aliwa, Shaman, Wala'a, Yathan, Aliwa, Labana, Kaya, Manachath, Quana'ath, Hawa'a, Manachath, Zacharawan, Salakia, Mazakarath, Iwan, verse 16, Wahakoryab, Atha, Hakahan, Waha'imada, Lapunya, Yahweh, verse 17, that's the last verse.
18.
It was 18? It
should be 18.
I started off at where? I forgot where I started.
Salakia.
I believe it was 13.
You started,
no, I had to start at 12 or 11.
You started at 12.
Okay. Yeah, 18. The water.
Bar.
Walakwak, Hakahan, Mayam, Quadashium, Bakalia, Horiash, Waman, Ha'ipar, Ashar, Yahya, Bakwar, Salakia, Bakwarak, Bakwarakai. Salakia is a better way to say that. Bakwarkwai. Hamashakun, Yaquak, Hakahan, Wanathan, Al, Hamayam, verse 18. Wa Imayad, Hakahan, Ath, Hasha'ah, Lapunya, Yahweh, Waparai, Ath, Ra'ash, Hasha'ah, Wanathan, Al, Kaparia, Ath, Manachath, Hazakarat, Salakia, Hazakaran, Manachath, Quanaath, Hawa'ah, Wabayad, Hakahan, Yahayawa, Salakia, Yahayawa, Maya, Hamarayam, Hama Arayam, Salakia, Hama Arayam. All right. Verse 12, right?
Kind. Numbers chapter 5, verse 12. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, if any man's wife go aside and commit a trespass against him, 13, and a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept close, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the manner. Verse 14, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled, or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled. Verse 15, then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and she shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of an ephah of barley, of barley meal. He shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. 16, and the priest shall bring her near, and set her before the Most High. Verse 17, and the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle the priest shall take, and put it into the water. Verse 18, and the priest shall set the woman before the Most High, and uncover the woman's head, and put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have it in his hand, the bitter water that causeth the curse.
All right, you go ahead and read this one, these 7 verses in the Hebrew.
19,
19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 19 to 25.
Sir.
You read that in Hebrew.
Sir. All right. Numbers chapter 5, verse 19 in the Hebrew. Wahashabayai. Bayai. Is that right? All right. So like Atha. Hakahan. So like it was
what Amar?
Oh, what Amar, kind. What Amar. Al Ha'asha. La'ah. This mug keep on doing crazy stuff. Hold on.
You want to look at it from mine?
Yeah. Stick the water
in the bar.
All right. Was La'ah. That might be me. Shakab. Ayash. Akkad. Wa'am. La'ah. Shatiyat. Tama'ah. The Kath. That's it. The Kath. Ayashad. Ayashak.
Hanakia.
Hanakia. Mamaya. Ha. Salakia. Hamarayam. Hamarium. Hama. Salakia. Hamaarium. And then Ha'ala. You go back.
No. For mine, all you do is scroll down, and you just go to the next one. You click on tools, and then it's verse 20.
Oh, okay. So I know that. Yeah. Okay. Wa'ath. Kaya. Shatayath. You fine? Yeah, mine is totally opposite. The Kadath. It's like the is it the
Kath.
The Kath.
All
right.
Ayashak.
What Kaya. Nama. No, so like it. Nata Ma'ath. All right. Wayathan. So like, all right. Wayathan. Ayash. Bak. Is that right? All right. Atha.
No,
that's like your Ath. Shakabathwa. Mabala'id. So like y'all got it. Mabala'id.
Mabal.
Oh,
Mabal. So like Mabal-idea.
Mabal-idea. Shaya. So like your Ayashak. And go down.
21.
Which one is it? 2?
Yeah, tools, just tools.
Okay. Waha shabayai. Hakahan. Ath. Ha'asha. Bashaba'id. Ha'ala. Wa'amar. Hakahan. La'asha. Yatan. Yahaya. Salaki. Is that right? Yahweh. Salaki. Our Dak. La Wala Shabai. But the Wak. So like Imak. But the Da. Yahweh. Ath. Yarakak. So Yarakak. Yarakak. Napalath. Wa'athat. Wa'ath. Batanak. Tazaba.
22.
Go past it?
Still gotta go down.
Okay.
Once you get past, you see the next verse.
22. All right. Waba. So like it. Wabawa.
Waba'awa.
Hamayam. Hamaya. So like it. Hamasharayam.
Hamarayam.
Yamahar. So like it.
Hamarayam.
Hamarayam. So like it. Hala. So like it. Bama Ayak. Lataza Wath. Batan. Wala Nepal. Yarak. Ha'amara. Wa'amara. Salaki. Ha'asha. Aman. 23. All right, 23. Athab, Ath, so like it, Ha'alath, Ha'alath,
no, Ha'alah.
Ha'alah. Oh yeah, that's Allah. It's like it. Hakahan, Basapar, Hama,
Wamaka.
It's like it. Wamaka, Al, Maya, Hama, Rayam, Hamarium. And I'm stopping at 25.
So like, where'd you start again?
Yeah, I stop at 25. Let's think 13.
Yeah.
What's it? 13?
No, it wasn't 13. Man, I forgot. I'll be forgetting where I
believe I stopped at 25 though.
Okay.
I'll go back and look. Okay, Hama Salaki. Waha Shakwa Ath Ha'asha Ath Maya Hamarium Hama Salaki Hama'ar Rayam Waba'an. No, Salaki. Waba'wa. Ba. Hamayam. So that's the same word. Salaki. Salaki. Hama'ar Rayam. Lama Rayam.
Lamarium.
Salaki. Lamarium. Salaki. 25. All right, 25. Walla Quack. Walla Quack. Oh yeah. Walla Quack. I see. Hakahan. Mayad. Ha'asha. Ath. Manakath. Hakwa Nayath. Na'ath. Salaki. Hakwa Na'ath. Waha Nayap. Ath. Hamanaka.
Hamanakaf.
I mean, it's like it. Hamanaka. Lapanya. Yahweh. Waha Koryab. That right?
Waha Koryab.
All right. Atha. Al. Hamazabah. Hamazabak. Okay.
All right. Now in the English, 25, so that's 19. Yeah, that's where you started. 19. So Numbers chapter 5, verse 19. And the priest shall charge her by oath and say unto the woman, no man have lain with thee, and if thou hast not gone aside to thee, and thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causeth the curse. Verse 20. But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, and if thou be defiled, and some man have lain with thee beside thine husband, verse 21, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, the Most High make thee a curse and an oath among thy people. When the Most High doth make thy thigh to rot, and thy belly to swell, and this water that causeth the curse shall go into the bowels to make thy belly to swell, and thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, Amen. Verse 23, and the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. Verse 24, and he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causeth the curse, and the water that causeth the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. Verse 25, then the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before the Most High and offer it upon the altar. All right. Now, Numbers chapter 5, verse 26.
26 through.
I got it. I'm going to read these are the last two. I'm going to read the last two.
You going to read the last two?
Mm-hmm. All right, Numbers chapter 5, verse 26. So to verse 32. Numbers chapter 5, verse 26 to verse 32. Wakwamataza. Hakahan, Man, Hamanaka, Ath, Azakarath, Wa'akwatyor, Hamazabach, Wa'achar, Yashaqua, Ath, Ha'ash, Ha'asha, Ath, Hamayam, verse 27. Wa'ashaqua, Ath, Hamayam, Wahayatha, Natama'ah, Wathama'al, Ma'al, Bayash, Waba'awa, Baha, Salaki Ba, Hamayam, Hamararium, Lamarium, Watazaba, Salakia, Watazabatha, Batan, Salakia, Batana, Wanapala, Yaraka, Salaki Yaraka, Wahayath, Ha'asha, La'ala, Bakarab, Aima, verse 28. Wa'am, La'a, Natama'a, Ha'asha, Watahar, Hawa'a, Wanakwatha, Wanazarai, Zarai, verse 29. Za'ath, Tharatha, Salakia, Thawarath, Hakwanath, Ashar, Thashata, Asha, Thachath, Ayash, Salaki, Ayasha, Wanatama'ah, verse 30. Awa, Ayash, Ashar, Thaibar, Alua, Rawak, Quana'ah, Waquana'ah, Ath, Ashthawa, Wahaimayad, Ath, Ha'asha, Lapanya Yahweh, Wa'aisha, Laha, Hakahan, Ath, Kal, Hathararah, Haza'ath, verse 31. Wanaqua, Ha'ayash, Maiwan, Waha'ash, Hahawa'ah, Thasha'ah, Ath, Iwanah. And now we got to go to chapter 6, chapter 6, verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashallah, Amar. All right.
We started 26.
Go back. So,
yeah, 26. Numbers chapter 5, verse 26. And the priest shall take an handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar. And afterward shall cause the woman to drink the water. 27. And when he have made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass that, if she be defiled, and have done trespassed against her husband, that the water that causeth the curse shall enter into her, and become bitter, and her belly shall swell, and her thighs shall rot, and the woman shall be a curse among her people. 28. And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free, and shall conceive seed. 29. This is the law of jealousies, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband, and is defiled. Verse 30. Or when the spirit of jealousy cometh upon him, and he be jealous over his wife, and shall set the woman before the Most High, and the priest shall execute upon her all this law. 31. Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity. Numbers chapter 6, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying,
last 7. Numbers chapter 6, verse 2. Debar, Al, Banya, Yasha'Allah, Wa Amarath, Alaham, Ayash, Awa, Asha, Kaya, Yapala, Salaki. Lanadar, Nadar, Nazayar, Lahazayar, La Yahweh, verse 3. Mayayan, Washakar, Yazayar, Chamataza, Yayan, Wachamataza, Shakar, La'ah, Yashatha, Wakal, Masharath, Ainayat, Salakia, Ainabium, La'ah, Yashatha, Wa'inabium, Lachayam, Salakia, Wayabashium, La'ah, Yaakal, verse 4. Call, Yumya, Nazarah, Salakia, Nazarawa, Makal, Ashar, Yaisha, Magap, Salakia, Magapun, Hayayan, Makar Tazanayam, Salakia, Wa'id, Zag, La'ah, Yaakal, verse 5. Call, Yamya, Nadar, Nazarah, Salaki, Nazarawa, Salakia, Thaira, La'ah, Yaibar, Al, Ra'ashwa, Aid, Mala'ath, Hayamam, Ashar, Yazayar, La Yahweh, Kodash, Yahya, Gadal, Parai, Salakia, Shira, Ra'ashwa, verse 6. Call, Yamya, Hazayara, Salakia, Hazayarawa, La Yahweh, Al, Napash, Math, La'ah, Yaba'ah, verse 7. La'abua, Wala Amot, Salakia, Wala Amot, Wala Amawa, La'akyawa, Wala Salakia, Wala Achathwa, La'ah, Yatama'ah, Laham, Bamatham, Salakia, Bamatham, Kaya, Nazar, Alahayawa, Al, Ra'ashwa, verse 8. Kal, Yamya, Nazarawa, Kodash, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Salakia, verse 9.
It should be.
That's it? 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 through 8.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Most High Christ. All right.
Numbers chapter 6, verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when either man or woman shall separate themselves to a vow of Nazarite, of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Most High. Verse 3. He shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink. Neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dried. Verse 4. All the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. Verse 5. All the days of the vow of his separation there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto the Most High. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. Verse 6. All the days that he separated himself unto the Most High, he shall come at no dead body. Verse 7. He shall not make himself unclean for his father, or for his mother, for his brother, or for his sister, when they die, because the consecration of his power is upon his head. Did I say that right?
Go on.
Verse 8. All the days of his separation, he is holy unto the Most High.
Most High Christ. With that, Majum, just us up here stand. I'm gonna blow the horn. Sar.
La Yashala.
Sar. Okay. Majum, everybody stand. We'll Panyakudan, which means rise and face the east. All right.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazak. Ayah. Aisha. Baratazak. Kawa. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kawawapnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawawapyanawa.
Salakia.
Wala'ah, Dabayanawa, Manasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Bayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wahatapara, La'awalamyam, Aman.
In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By Shemi Awashai. Baba Kashah. Nathalanawa. Hakak. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Madawa. Hakak. La Tahar. Hamatazariah. Hakak. Lahakwim. Hamathium. Hakat. Awakawa. Tama'ala. Lagarshan. Shemi Awashai. Wada Aman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ain. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Wagalika. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakayaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Bakal Rai, Yashamar, Aknapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wabawatka, Ma'ita, Wa'ai, Awalam, Aman.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Damayah Lakah.
Al Damayah Lakah.
Al Thakarash.
Al Thakarash.
Al Thashakwat.
Al Thashakwat.
Al Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Amaka.
Al Amaka.
Ya'arayamwa.
Ya'arayamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayataya'ai Tazawad.
Wayataya'ai Tazawad.
Al Tazap Pawanyaka.
Al Tazap Pawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakiram.
Wanakakiram.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yashala.
Sham Yashala.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawad.
Nawa'ai Tazawad.
Lab.
Lab.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Barya. Salaki. Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarawathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Salaki. I missed it. Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Waya Shamalium.
Waya Shama'alium.
Mawaba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagarium.
Wahagarium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashath.
Palashath.
Am Yashabia.
Am Yashabia.
Tazawor.
Tazawor.
Gam Ashawor.
Gam Ashawor.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zawawai.
Zawawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha.
Salaka. Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasara.
Kasayasara.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Badnakal.
Banachal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Ladama.
Ladama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadiyatmawa.
Nadiyatmawa.
Ka'irab.
Ka'irab.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabat.
Wakazabat.
Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Kal.
Kal.
Nayasakin. Nasayakamwa.
Nasayakamwa.
Ashor.
Ashor.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nayarash.
Nayarasha.
Salaki. Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af. Nawa.
Nawaf.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabairi Ira.
Tabairi Ira.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradapma.
Daradapma.
Basairika.
Basairika.
Wabawasapatka.
Wabasawapatka.
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kolawan.
Kolawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabawa.
Wayabahawa.
Aidi Ai.
Aidi.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabahagwa. Salaki. Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Ayawan.
Salaki. Al Yawan.
Salaki. Al Yawan.
Al Yawan.
Al. Call.
Call.
Ha'arataza.
Ha'arataza.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
have
thee.
lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
Come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Israel may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against
thee. They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab. And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asa also is joined with them.
Asa also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kasan.
At the brook of Kasan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zed.
And like Zed.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
And as Amunah.
Who said.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood. wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Is
Yahweh. Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Me'aka'Allah.
Wa Me'aka'Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Yahah.
Matazab Yahah.
Alahwap Yahana.
Alahwap Yahana.
Alahwapyim.
Alahwapyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hakotazayanyim.
Hakotazayanyim.
Hakoyoyayim.
Hakoyoyayim.
Wahagwakyim.
Wahagwakyim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Tawada Aman.
Tawada Aman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yana.
Commanding General Yana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha'Allah.
Wayasha'Allah.
Waha.
Waha.
Bayat Sapari.
Bayat Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan.
Magan.
Hagan.
Hagan.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Tawada Aman.
Tawada Aman. What we said in English was Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. The prayer of the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Sin evils and curses.
Sin evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
The prophets.
The prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Sin evils and curses.
Sin evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Sin evils and curses.
Sin evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison
Planned
system.
Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Posse Comitazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. From broadcasting your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plagues. Shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathens. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. Imajim, so stand. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim, Barak, Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakathum, Yajim Matah, dismissed.